Why are you still crawling when you were born to run? Whose rules are you following? The ones that tell you to stay in your lane, not ask questions, and accept mediocrity as success? Wake up! These rules aren't there to guide you. They're there to trap you, to turn you into another faceless pawn in their system. You think greatness comes from playing it safe? Look around you. Every invention, every revolution, every legend was built by someone who spat in the face of the rules. They were called crazy, reckless, even dangerous. But you know what they weren't called? Forgettable. And yet here you are, chained by fear, suffocating in a world where they demand you obey. But why? Why do their rules get to decide your worth every time you conform? You betray the fire inside you. A fire that wasn't made to simmer, it was made to burn the rule book to ash. You weren't born to fit into their little box. You were born to break out, to challenge, to disrupt, to take their limits and crush them under your feet. But that's not an easy path. It's a fight against every lie you've been told, every cage they've built around you. So the question is, will you fight? Or will you stay chained, watching others live the life you were meant for? Because breaking the rules isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Let's begin. You think breaking the rules is easy. It's not. The moment you step off their beaten path, you're marked. They'll come for you. Friends will turn into critics, family into skeptics. They'll tell you it's impossible, it's reckless, or the worst of all, it's not how things are done. As if they ever knew what it takes to dream. But here's the ugly truth. They don't hate your rebellion. They hate your courage. Every step you take toward your own path reminds them of the steps they were too weak to take. Your rise exposes their stagnation. Your strength highlights their cowardice. And instead of applauding you, they'll try to drag you down. Because misery loves company. And what about failure? Oh, it will come. The system is designed to punish anyone who dares to defy it. You'll face closed doors, endless rejections, and moments so dark you'll question your sanity. You'll bleed for your dreams. But let me ask you, would you rather bleed for something you believe in, or rot away in their comfort zone? They'll call you arrogant, stubborn, even delusional. Good, let them. Those words are the battle cries of those too afraid to risk anything themselves. They'll throw stones, hoping to break you. But every stone they throw can be turned into a stepping stone, if you're strong enough to keep moving forward. But here's the real battle, the one no one warns you about. You versus you. The voice in your head whispering, what if they're right? What if I'm not enough? That's the deadliest weapon they've given you, your own doubt. Every failure, every setback will sharpen that voice, and it will claw at your soul, begging you to quit. Don't you dare give in. This fight isn't about proving them wrong. It's about proving yourself right. It's about refusing to let their rules define you. It's about embracing the pain, the struggle, the chaos, and using it as fuel. Because the only way to break the rules is to break the parts of yourself that still believe in them. Burn their expectations to the ground. Kill the version of you that craves their approval. Only then can you rise from the ashes as the person you were always meant to be. So yes, they'll fight you. You'll fail, you'll hurt. But every scar you earn will be proof that you lived on your terms. And if that scares them, good. Let your life become a nightmare for their mediocrity. Because breaking the rules isn't just an act, it's a war. And in this war, you're both the soldier and the battlefield. The question is, will you fight until you win? Or will you let them bury you under the rubble of their rules? Choose now, because the conflict isn't coming, it's already here. And it's you against the world. And then it hits you, the moment of truth. You stand at the edge, staring into the abyss of your own doubts and fears. This is the breaking point. This is where the weak turn back and the brave rise. But let's be real, nobody's going to save you. The world doesn't care about your struggles, your pain, or the war you're waging against yourself. It will crush you if you let it. The system was never built to reward rebels like you. It was built to destroy you. So, What's it going to be? Will you crumble under the weight of their rules, or will you become the force they fear? This is where you realize something they never wanted you to know. The rules were never real. They were a lie, fabricated by people too scared to step into the unknown. And you've been shackled by chains that only exist in your mind. Every no, every can't, every shouldn't. It's all an illusion. The real power has always been within you. Not in their approval, not in their acceptance, but in your defiance. You don't need permission to live your truth. You never did. The system thrives on your submission. But the moment you stop asking, stop doubting, stop apologizing, it crumbles. And here's the revelation that changes everything. You don't break the rules. They were never strong enough to hold you in the first place. The only thing standing between you and the life you've dreamed of is your fear of letting go. The truth is raw, brutal, and unforgiving. You are the creator of your own limits. Every step you've hesitated to take, every chance you've let pass, wasn't because of them. It was because of you. The only battle that matters is the one you fight within yourself. But here's the twist they don't expect. When you choose to rise, when you finally see the illusion for what it is, you become unstoppable. Their opinions, their judgments, their rules, they lose their power. Because the person who breaks the rules isn't the same as the person who once followed them. You evolve, you transform, you conquer. The revelation is brutal but freeing. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you deserve. You either take it or die trying. And once you see that, there's no turning back. The fire inside you isn't a spark anymore. It's an inferno. So let the world watch. Let them mock you, doubt you, fear you. Their opinions are nothing but whispers against the roar of your determination. Because now you know the truth. You weren't born to obey. You weren't born to fit in. After all, you were born to break the rules. And nothing, not their rules, not their opinions, not even your own fears, can stop you now. This is the moment everything changes. This is where you rise. So what now? You've broken the rules, shattered the illusion, and left their system in ruins. But this isn't the end. It's the beginning. The world won't suddenly embrace you. It won't applaud your defiance. In fact, it'll try even harder to pull you back into its grasp. Let it try. You've already proven that you're stronger than their lies, and now you hold the power they can never reclaim. Look around. The chains that once held you back are gone, not because they disappeared, but because you finally realized they were never real. You're free. Free to build, to create, to live by your own rules. Free to be the person you've always been too scared to embrace. But don't get comfortable. Freedom is not a gift. It's a fight you must win every single day. The moment you stop pushing forward, the system will creep back in, whispering its lies, tempting you to fall in line. You cannot afford to falter. This isn't just about breaking rules. It's about owning the life you've reclaimed. And here's the ultimate truth. You don't need their approval. You don't need their validation. Their opinions are meaningless. Their judgments irrelevant. The only voice that matters now is your own. So, speak loudly, walk boldly, leave a trail so bright even the blind can't ignore it. This is your time, your life is yours, your path is yours, and no one, not them, not the world, not even your doubts can take that from you. You've burned their rule book. Now, write your own. And when they ask how you did it, when they beg to know your secret, smile and say, I wasn't born to follow. I was born to break the rules. Then keep walking. You've got a legacy to build. Now it's your turn. Stop hiding behind excuses. Stop waiting for the right time, and stop letting their rules dictate your life. The world doesn't owe you anything, and it never will. If you want freedom, you take it. If you want success, you earn it. There are no shortcuts, no handouts, and no mercy for the weak. The only thing standing between you and your potential is your fear of breaking their rules. So smash through it. Tear down every barrier they've built and show them what happens when someone refuses to conform. And don't just stop at breaking the rules. Rewrite them. Make the rules that work for you, that define your values, and that shape the life you want to live. Be the person who others look at and say, they didn't just play the game, they destroyed it and created their own. If this message hits you, if it lights a fire in your soul, then don't just sit there. Take action. Leave a comment and tell the world what rules you're breaking today. Share this video with someone who needs to hear the brutal truth. Subscribe to this channel for more unfiltered, unapologetic motivation, because we're not here to play nice. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.